kickers. Yeah, that's right. Kickers are in. Not for good reasons. Kickers have been missing field goals left and right, most notably Cody Parkey in the Bears playoff game with the infamous a double doink. Well, later in this offseason, Carly Lloyd, U.S. women's national team star, kicked a 55-yard bomb through the uprights of Eagles practice, having many people ask, can she play in the NFL? Well, today I'm here live on set with two experts to discuss, can women play in the NFL? Well, let's bring it over to our experts. I have Quinn Madden, a woman, and Ben Judd, a scrap of a man. So, Quinn, can women play in the NFL?
Chase, of course, I say yes.
Nah.
The future is female. We all
not
saw
in
the
the
clip
NFL.
of her sending that 55-yard
yeah.
kick.
It was an absolute bomb.
It was
That's
beautiful.
what it was. Now, Ben, what do you think? Can women play?
Okay, so first of all, if you dissect that kick, notice how she ran a full marathon up to the ball, taking her sweet damn time. Imagine if it were in a real game.
Well, I'm no
Imagine-
expert. I'm no expert on kicking or on women's rights, but some would argue that women throughout history have been running a marathon. What do you have to say about that, Ben?
Yeah, well, if the marathon...
And they've been
if the
starting,
end-
some might say they've started that marathon 30% behind their male counterparts. Now, Quinn, what do you have to say about women making 70% less than men, and how would the NFL handle that?
Well, behind every strong woman, there's a virgin holding her back. About the pay
Did you
gap,
tell her?
I think
Did you tell her?
Tell her what, dude? Can you not interrupt her?
the only woman in the room and you're interrupting her.
Yeah.
There's three of us here.
This is the
What do you-
problem
there's
in
three
America.
of
This
us
is the
here.
biggest problem in America is men like you, Ben. Okay? And yeah, I didn't tell her that you're a virgin. I just
Okay,
assumed
well
she
now
knows.
you did. Well, now you did.
Did you know that he was a virgin? For
I-
sure.
Yes.
You could kind of guess he looks like a virgin. I mean, look at him. He's
Something in the way he
Sure.
carries himself.
You're a virgin. Okay, so getting back on track here. Please don't interrupt in the future, virgin. Some people question the biological reasons for why women shouldn't be playing against men because men are typically larger. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I think the male players in the NFL have proved they can be very unreliable. And if you're going to talk biologically, Carly Lloyd's quad is the size of Ben's torso. So,
That's you. That's what you sound like right now.
Well, Ben, what do you have to say about these biological issues? You tell me.
Well,
Can women play?
if they want to play, they could take their talents to the Legends Football League.
I'm unfamiliar with the Legends Football League. Could you share
It is
what that league is with our audience?
a women's football league in which they are scantily clad, but they still have the necessary pads, which at the core, that's all you need. And also, at the point of biological differences, there are some things that women cannot do. They cannot poop. They cannot play video games. They can't be attracted to me, and they sure as hell can't kick as hard as a man. Let me ask you this question. Would you rather get kicked by Carly Lloyd or Vince Wilfork?
Before we carry on with that,
Do you not have a
I think
response
you've
for
brought-
that?
I think you've brought up some interesting points. And I gotta check these. Can women poop?
yes,
You sure?
I can prove it.
Do it.
Not now.
That's what I thought.
I'm not gonna pound you for that, but pretty good expert analysis by Ben that women can't poop. So, religious reasons. Some people say,
Leviticus 11:14. Women can't play football. That's not me speaking. That is God. Shut up. Let's be realistic here, all right? She got a half marathon run up to that field goal, and we aren't even factoring in the dozen meatheads that are trying to break her vertebral column when she's trying to make that kick. Not even that. When they get there, what are they going to do? You cannot hit a woman. Is it really fair to include her
Yeah,
in
no,
the
you can't hit a
NFL.
woman.
You cannot. That's just facts. You cannot argue
That
with
just
facts.
about sums it up, I guess. You can't hit women, so
Actually, the NFL has a long history of domestic violence issues, so I don't know if that's completely true. And attesting to your point about lots of large men barreling towards her, women have the threat of violence against them 24/7, so I think she would be able to deal with it.
What do I say?
well,
What do I say to that?
I don't know what you're supposed to say. You're the one
What
debating
would
it.
you
I think you
say?
lost pretty badly.
She just put.
This
she
is high
just-
voltage, and this has been a debate on whether or not women can play in the
They
NFL. And I think
They cannot.
Hit me!
we all know Ben's
Hit
version.
me!
Up next is something else.